We are about a month away from the expiration of Outlaw Ass 5, which means that Rockstar will have to eventually give us an Outlaw Pass 6. And in order to do that, Rockstar is going to have to actually update the game with content, not just for Outlaw Pass 6, but also hopefully more, like a new role, properties, some new clothing, maybe some new weapons, some new horses, quality of life fixes, maybe even heist. I doubt it, but we can always dream for robberies in the game where we can actually feel like an outlaw for once, and maybe, just maybe, some other good stuff as well, in the hopes of turning Red Dead Online around, bringing more people back to the game, and ensuring that Red Dead Online survives beyond 2021. So I left a poll in my community tab. By the way, thank you to everybody that voted. Will there be a June 2021 update to Red Dead Online? We're also going to go over some of your comments, some things you would like to see added to Red Dead Online by the next update. So this was a very, very close one. We're going to start off with first place. It goes to maybe with 31%. So 31% of those of you that voted think that we might get an update to Red Dead Online in June. Earliest time period, hopefully June 1st, 2021. In second place is no. 27% of you thought that no, we're not going to get an update to Red Dead Online in June 2021. But at the very least, maybe we'll get one by July, or perhaps sometime during the summer 2021 up here in the Northern Hemisphere. In third place, 25% of us thought yes, because even though I didn't vote, I do consider myself in the yes category among the 25% of people that did vote. So I'm trying to be optimistic here, even though it becomes a little bit more difficult with each passing day in Red Dead Online. I have to believe that Rockstar wants to keep the Outlaw Passes going back to back, and logically the only way that they can bring out the next Outlaw Pass is by adding content to the game via an update. And it makes sense for them to not just add content for the Outlaw Pass, but to also do so much more via a fully fledged bona fide update to the game. So 25% of us say yes. 17% of you thought, well, you didn't know. You were unsure. You couldn't really say yes. You couldn't say maybe. You couldn't say no, but you're kind of leaning on no. But I guess some of you want to have a small glimmer of hope that maybe, just maybe, by June, we will get an update to Red Dead Online. So now we're going to read over some of the comments that were left in this community tab poll over on my channel. Let's get started with Vision X. I just hope it's not just another role expansion. I agree entirely with this, Vision X. I think that, as I've mentioned previously, role expansions are okay, but they cannot be the main event. They cannot be the top of the billboard. You have to either have a brand new role or something to do, like heists, robberies, and along with that, as the main event, as the sideline, the secondary band, as I like to put it, would be like a role expansion for Trader, Moonshiner, Naturalist. You get the idea. But if it's just like a Trader expansion update, and that's what they're promoting, that's the predominant thing coming in June 2021 or July 2021 or sometime in the summer, then that's only going to tick people off and make even more people probably disillusioned with the future of Red Dead Online. Eli Bayek says Lawmen and Outlaw update. So he wants a Lawmen versus Outlaw update. That's something a lot of the community really wants right now. Quality of life, fast travel from Moonshine to post office. That's something I've been wanting as well. The ability to have our own room in the Moonshine Shack, and even like a fast travel map where we could fast travel from the Moonshine Shack back to camp or to anywhere on the map, similar to the fast travel posts. See post office, collect new rare clothing items, more Crips dialogue besides the paint job in Tennessee, more clothes to craft at Gus's, actual clothing outfits, designs for the same animal, Talismans, like more trinkets. I like the idea of more trinkets, especially for like the legendary parts that we get from animals. That'd be cool if we had some like legendary trinkets as well. New ability cards, dynamite builds. No, I don't want that. We have enough of that nonsense already. If I had it my way, the dynamite arrows and explosive incendiary rounds would be gone. The ability to hunt with your dogs, yes, I agree with that. So I like the idea of having the dog do more things and simply chill around your camp. The dog as a companion, a policy member. Okay, that's an idea. I did do a companion video a while back featuring the dog. Some things I would like to see Rockstar eventually do with the doggos. Whether or not they do remains to be seen. The ability to share items to policy members. That would be kind of cool if we could actually do that. There would probably be some limitations to what Rockstar would let us share, like no cash, no gold. But it'd be cool if we had the ability to share items with them, like cans of beans, for example. See, just in case Rockstar's scared of abuse. Yeah, I don't know if they're actually going to do that. At the very least, I'd never see them doing it with gold or cash. Bigger capacity for hunting wagons, more stable stalls for horses, readjusted anti-grieving measures. If I attack somebody in defensive mode, automatically end up in offensive mode for at least 5 minutes. Yeah, let's see. I would like to add more, but the more I wrote, the more I realized how poorly this game is being treated. Enough said. Okay, well, thank you very much, Eli. Let's move on now to Killer Potato. Rockstar should make it so you can buy clothing that was previously featured in Outlaw Passes 1 through 5 and the Halloween Pass. And Killer Potato, I did make a video about that. My ideas for an Outlaw store. Feel free and check that out. Dr. Anarchy is unsure, knowing Rockstar. John Steve says, pretty sure there will be a new update in Outlaw Pass in June. How good it will be remains to be seen. I think it will be an extension to the existing roles, maybe some more Telegram missions, a few items of new clothing. I'm hoping they make new Outlaw Pass more like the earlier passes we had, not like the most recent one we received. They will try to fix the numerous bugs in the game, hopefully without creating many new ones. But only time will tell if Rockstar can put out a worthy update that will get players flooding back to the game. I hope that is the case, John. Mr. Grumpy Wombat says, there better be a June update or I'll be ditching Red Dead Online and playing something else. Keep up the great work, Mr. GB. And a lot of people agree with you, Mr. Grumpy, about the possibility of this hypothetical summer June update being the last straw. It is a make or break, in my opinion. If it's not a good update, then I fear that even more people are going to leave the game. And if too many people leave Red Dead Online, then there is a point of no return. Ben says maybe, if there will be, I can't say I expect it to be good. Well, I know a lot of us have our expectations very, very low, Ben. I hope that Rockstar ends up not disappointing us for once. I guess we'll just have to wait at least a month from now to find out. Sedan says, I'm unsure. It would make sense to get new update for some of the descriptions when the Outlaw Ass ends, but I really question if they'll put much effort into it at all. Possibly Rockstar is more focused on the enhanced and expanded edition of GTA and an update to accompany the launch of GTA Online on next gen with that version, which is supposed to come out later this year. I think if we go by last year's announcement, I think maybe summer 2021, maybe fall 2021 before they get the Milked Edition out. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. They have yet to announce it again or an official release date or an official Milked Edition trailer for GTA 5, GTA Online. I guess we're just waiting patiently for that one, right? I really like to see Red Dead Online update, but at this point, I don't know what would be enough to bring me back to the game. Roles are interesting, but the upfront gold costs feels predatory to anyone who didn't grind up before they nerfed the daily payouts. I'd really like to see some story missions with the option to complete them solo, possibly properties to buy, even if it's just hotel rooms, and of course, friend-only lobbies. I'd also like to see fishing get something attached to it, if not an angler role. I did an angler role, by the way, FYI. At least some way to earn XP from fishing the same way you can from hunting. I agree, that's a good idea. As it is for fishing is a good way to relax, earn a few bucks, but that's about it. Thank you, Sedan. Let us move on now to our final comments. Randy, knowing Rockstar, the game probably not. Unfortunately, a lot of people feel the same way Randy does. And Jay Sticker says, heists. So obviously at the top of the list of things that players want in Red Dead Online, heists are probably in first place. Heists, the ability to conduct robberies, whether it's a small bank all the way up to a big bank, somewhere in between like stagecoach robberies, train robberies, boat robberies. You get the idea. There definitely needs to be a lot more content added to Red Dead Online, and I really hope that the hypothetical June 2021 update will be more than a quote-unquote trader expansion update. It needs to be way more than that. It needs to have a really good Outlaw Pass and Outlaw Pass 6 because Outlaw Pass 5 was a disappointment. and we obviously need some quality of life fixes. We need more stable stall spaces for horses. We need the ability to sell horses. That's something a lot of us have been asking for. And we also would be nice to have some new clothing, some new weapons, properties. That's something they've been working on behind the scenes, according to the data miners. There's a lot that needs to be added to Red Dead Online to help turn it around. Some of us still have faith, trying to be optimistic that Red Dead Online is not nearing its end, that Rockstar's not going to sunset it, that maybe, just maybe, the June summer 2020 update will turn it around. They've had plenty of months to work on it. If we go hypothetically by the end of December 2020, when the holiday season was over and Rockstar employees returned from their holiday break, we can assume that they've had January, February, March, April, going into May, 4 or 5 months to work on the next update to Red Dead Online. Well, specifically the development team that's responsible for Red Dead Online content. So they've had quite a few months to put together an update for this game, hopefully to be released a month from now. And once we get new information about that hypothetical update and what it entails, what it's all about, I will obviously let you know via content on the channel. And on Tuesdays, I always let you know about the event weeks via the newswire for Red Dead Online. Anyways, here's hoping that June 2021 or July 2021, summer 2021, we'll see a big, awesome, epic update to Red Dead Online that will hopefully turn the game around, restore our faith in Rockstar when it comes to the future of Red Dead Online, and maybe bring some people back to this game. And if not, then unfortunately, I fear that it's only a matter of if, not when, Red Dead Online will be heading into the sunset. Your thoughts, your views, your opinions regarding what you would like to see in a hypothetical June 2021 update. And do you think that we're actually getting an update by June 2021? As always, welcome below in the comments section.